This is the Big 12 Conference. This is a different league, and our Big 12 men's basketball game of the week is this Saturday. You can hear right here on the channel. Number 1, Arizona at a sneaky TCU team. That starts at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central Time. He's Ari, I'm James. This is Big 12 today on Big 12 Radio. We're also streaming on your screen on Big 12 Studios, the Big 12 Fast channel. Winners last night in men's basketball, Arizona, Iowa State, BYU, and Colorado. Iowa State is 15-0 for the first time in program history. The only other team that started 14-0 was the 2014 team. TJ Alzelberger, the Iowa State coach, on the 15-0 start.
We take so much pride in our program and the great coaches, players, everybody that's done so much to elevate our program and put us in this position. We have a tremendous sense of gratitude for the opportunities we have in front of us each day, and I think these guys do such a great job at honoring all those who have come before us with the effort and the execution that they play with. So it's a great accomplishment. It's a credit to the young men and how they work, and hopefully something that the past Cyclones that have been on in this program and those that have invested can take tremendous pride in.
This game was gross in the first half. Both teams shot a season low from the floor, and Baylor led the entire first half until Joshua Jefferson, who had 19 points and 17 rebounds, he hit a three at the buzzer. So Iowa State took their first lead of the game in the closing seconds before halftime. They led 25-24, but they won in an arena that they had never won, Foster Pavilion. They had lost 10 of the last 11 down in Waco at Baylor. I mean, they are legit.
Yeah, I mean, the basketball season forces you to have to play different styles and try to win different ways, and this was one of those nights for Iowa State that I think shows how good they can be and how multiple they can be. I mean, we've seen at times this season Milan Momcilovic go off. He was not very good in this game. Tamin Lipsey had foul trouble, was not great in this game, and yet they still found a way because of their defensive effort. Nate Heisey defensively is as good as it gets from a perimeter defender. And, his numbers don't jump off the page at you, but I thought he was tremendous in this game. You've been talking all year about Toure, who's really good both ends of the floor, and then you just can't say enough about Joshua Jefferson. 19, 17, and 3 steals. Joshua Jefferson is so good. For his size, he plays the passing lanes he plays like an NBA player. Most of his shots come from the inside, but he's a guy that can step out and shoot. He can play the perimeter better than a lot of other big guys. He's fun to watch.
He is 6'9", 240 pounds. He looks like an NFL tight end. And his dad played in the NFL for over a decade. So he has that bloodline. That Iowa State team is just stacked on both ends of the floor, top to bottom. They didn't shoot it very well last night, but they still get the 10-point win. All right, out to Tucson, where Arizona stays undefeated. They waxed Kansas State 101-76. My alma mater is now 9-6 and 0-2 in Big 12 play. Meanwhile, Arizona is 15-0, 2-0 in league, and Coach Tommy Lloyd talks about the differences between an undefeated year and one that struggles.
It's been great for me. I feel like, personally, that I'm coming into my sweet spot as a coach, where, I don't want to act like I've had all the answers, and maybe in the past I felt like I did and I was proven wrong, but I think I've got a lot of experiences to pull from, good experiences and tough experiences. And last year was a tough one, but I think it says a lot about a program. When you're at a place like Arizona and you're 4-5, panic ensues, and we were able to steady the ship and have a really good year. I mean, it says a lot about the players, and it says a lot about the staff. So I'm thankful. Honestly, I can say this now. I'm thankful for what I went through last year. I think it made me a better coach. Let's see how this year plays out. We'll withhold judgment till the end of the year, and then we can see how much I've improved.
Their 7-footer Mo Krivas sets a new career high, 25 points, also had 12 rebounds.
Bully ball. I mean, this is a team with a style, and we talked about Iowa State winning in different ways, and the college basketball season forces you to have to play different styles in different ways. But Arizona State's kind of like Houston in that like they don't need to play different styles because they kind of force you to play their style, and then they're similar. Like Arizona and Houston will like they'll toy with you for a little bit, and then they get you to the deep end of the pool and just drown you. Like that's it. It's like, oh, they're still swimming and floating, and I can't catch my breath. They are a monster. Yeah, what do they have? 56 points of the paint for Arizona. Plus 20 points of the paint. Plus 23 in rebounding.
23.
55 to 32 rebounds.
That's an NBA team against a JV team.
But look at Eddie box score every game. It doesn't matter who they're playing.
Felt the same way when they played Utah.
Yeah.
They're just so much bigger, stronger, faster. They have guys that can shoot it. Burries is a walking bucket. He had 28 last night.
Feels like when a shot goes up, Arizona's got 10 guys go to the basket.
Yes. Like you can do all the things that you're supposed to do. Rotations, communicate, box out, and they still get rebounds.
It's and K-State 8 threes, 8 of 36. So, the recipe to beating Arizona is you've got to go wild from three. Like maybe if K-State would have had 17 made threes from
Right.
three.
You're still not winning the game, but you're in it.
And in that case, and that's where I think Arizona can hit threes. Like they were 3 of 16 last night. They had 3 threes. Probably took too many threes. Mm-hmm. But when you out-rebound a team by 23 and you outscore them in the paint by 20, it doesn't matter that you shot 19% from 3 on 16 threes.
Throw it up and go get it.
Yeah.
BYU hit the century mark last night, the number 9 ranked team in the country, 104 to 76. They're quietly 14-1 and 2-0 in league play. A.J. DeBonsa had 23 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, a couple of steals, his 8th straight 20-point outing. Coach Kevin Young on what makes him so special.
I think the best players in the league can do that, right? And there's only so many quote-unquote best players, right? All-star caliber, first-team type caliber, 20-point-a-night type caliber guys. So, no, I don't think it's super common. When you tack on the fact he's 6'9" with the 7'1" wingspan and can score at quote-unquote all 3 levels, that makes it more impressive. I think what I would add to that, Jay, is his ability to make decisions at all 3 levels, not just score the ball. I think his passing is vastly underrated. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways. And so I think the combination of where he can score, how he can score, and how he can just play make, I think is what's the most rare about him.
BYU had a 13-0 run early in the game, and then in the second half, they outscored Arizona State 20-5 to blow that thing wide open. Fast break points, BYU 31-16. Richie Saunders also went off. He had a career-high 31 points as BYU's back on their home floor at the Marriott Center, and they looked dominant.
Well, BYU has a big 3. And, we've talked this year about BYU maybe not having depth, and they've got some injuries. So, this is a box score that will look like a BYU win. A.J. DeBonsa, 23 points on 13 shots. Richie Saunders, 31 points on 13 shots. Robert Wright, 27 points on 15 shots. It's funny, Kevin Young talked to the postgame about DeBonsa, and yet he was the 3rd leading scorer.
Yeah.
But now he makes things happen. He also had 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Saunders, by the way, added 8 rebounds. But they have a big 3. That's evident that they don't have great depth, but when those 3 guys go off, forget about it.
The late game last night, Colorado at home held serve against Utah. Colorado.
Real quickly on the BYU-Arizona State game. Mm-hmm. Is Arizona State, we thought they could be a major surprise team in the Big 12 this year? Have they crashed down back to earth here a little bit? They're 9-6 now after starting 9-2, 9-3?
Yeah, and they really didn't have – they have one quad win.
They've lost 4 straight, so they were 9-2.
They're in the 90s in the net rankings. They have a long way to go to make the NCAA tournament. Kansas State, Oklahoma State, and Colorado are all in the 60s. Colorado, by the way, last year Colorado was 3-17 in Big 12 play last season. They started 0-11, in conference play. They are 2-0 this year. They are much better. 12-3 overall, 2-0. A home win against Utah's doesn't carry a ton of weight, and it doesn't raise a bunch of eyebrows, but just the fact that they're 2-0 and building some momentum in their second year in this league, I think says a lot about the job that Tad Boyle does.
Yeah, I mean, this is the surprise team in the Big 12. Now, they don't have a ton of great wins, but they've done a good job in winning the games of their schedule. They're 12-3. The Northern Colorado loss is probably the one stain, but they've done what they've needed to do so far and taking care of business against Arizona State and Utah. Now they get Texas Tech this weekend.
We'll find out. We'll find out just how legit they are. Colorado shot 47% from the floor. Their bench outscored Utah 33-8. And Colorado, I mean, they have a couple of pros on their roster. Bengot Dak is a pro. He's like a 6'11 guard, 16 points and 12 rebounds. Sebastian Ronchik is a pro, 19 points last night. He's a sophomore.
Isn't it Ranchik?
It's Ronchik.
Oh.
Ronchik.
You said it in a way that was
Ron
very
Sheik.
confident that you knew what you were saying.
I do.
You also sounded like somebody that's new to a new country
Ron
and trying
Sheik.
to make it seem like you know how to speak the language.
There are two names that I've learned. Ronchik, and it's, we'll say it all together, Momchilovich.
Momchilovich.
Momchilovich. It's not it. It's not it. Everybody says it wrong.
I did want to make fun of you last night when you
Momchilovich.
said his name.
Momchilovich. That's how you say it. I'm Ukrainian.
He's Serbian.
Is Serbian? Is he? Feels more accurate. All right, on the women's side, what's going on with Iowa State? Man, they have lost back-to-back. Cincinnati takes down Iowa State on the women's side, 71-63. Also, Texas Tech went on the road and beat West Virginia, 71-66. That is a major statement win for them. K-State got a win over Houston. TCU beat Oklahoma State in Fort Worth by 8. Kansas lost at home to Utah. They're 2-0 in league. And Arizona State beat up on UCF by 23.
What's Cincinnati's record?
Cincinnati's record. The Bearcats are, come on, interwebs.
6-10 now.
Come on, internet.
They were 5-10 going up against a 14-1 Iowa State team.
Oof.
That's a brutal loss for Iowa State. Obviously they are missing Addie Brown, so that's significant. Audie Crooks, 23-10, but people are going to point out the defensive effort for Audie. Not great. Cincinnati got whatever it wanted at the rim and really attacked Audie Crooks. So we've seen now two games, one, the first loss where they just dragged Audie Crooks away from the bucket. And in this one, they attacked her. And this is a big-time win for Cincinnati. It's been a rough year for Katrina Merriweather at her alma mater, but, it's a bad loss for Iowa State.
Is that stud freshman for Cincinnati, is she playing yet?
Is it Perry?
Yeah, she had 26 points.
Yeah, 26 and 3 steals. Yeah. She's good.
She had 26?
Yes.
That's not the freshman, though. She's their senior. Their freshman is D. Alexander.
Oh, yes.
That's who it is.
Good call.
And she did play, barely. Played 8 minutes, but had 7 points. She's coming back from an injury. They've got kind of a Darren Peterson situation going on with her. Speaking of Darren Peterson, Bill Self, the head coach at Kansas, will join us in hour number 3. He'll be on the show around 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central Time if you're watching us live. But coming up next, Chris Level, Texas Tech. He's our Texas Tech go-to guy. What's going on in the portal? How does Texas Tech rebound after a 23-point loss in the college football playoff? We'll discuss with him. He's Ariam James. This is Big 12 Radio.